Our studies at Uganda Investment Authority show that the average earnings before interest and tax are one of the highest in Africa, between 33 to 35%. If you look at value addition and processing opportunity for some specific products, let's say for coffee. In Uganda, the processing and value addition opportunity for coffee per annum, you are looking at 1.3 million metric tons, is at 1.8 billion United States dollars. That's an opportunity, coffee alone. If you look at cocoa, the processing opportunity for 1.2 metric tons, 1.2 million metric tons, is at 2.4 billion United States dollars. If you go for fish farming and fish feed industry, the opportunity is at $112 million per annum. Even some things like soybean, where we know South Africa produces a lot, but we are also ratcheting it up. We produce around 460 million metric tons, and the value addition and processing opportunity is at 290 million United States dollars. Milk. We recently got a huge market to export our milk to markets like Algeria. West Africa is still importing milk from Europe. But we have an opportunity here, which is valued at over 6.1 billion United States dollars. So it's another huge opportunity. But Uganda Investment Authority and Ministry of Agriculture, as we deep dive in the afternoon through the sessions, will be able to provide more deep dive and granular details.
This momentous business forum seeks to fortify and consolidate the enduring economic ties that bind Uganda and South Africa. Our primary goal is to strengthen existing alliances, foster fresh collaborations, and forge joint ventures that will enrich the trade and investment landscapes in both Uganda and South Africa. At the heart of this summit lies the imperative task of addressing obstacles impeding the free flow of people and goods, an issue that has direct repercussions on trade and investment. During our visit to South Africa earlier this year, we articulated the desire as the private sector to see our governments resolve the visa barriers. We received assurances from both governments, and we are optimistic that this summit will provide the impetus to propel these critical initiatives forward. I'm already happy to report that our entrepreneurs are having discussions already as we speak in areas ranging from agriculture to trade to tourism to ICT, among others. And it is our hope that at this summit, we shall transform these interactions into solid contracts. Why Uganda? The total value of Uganda's exports to South Africa currently stands at $20.7 million, while South Africa's exports to Uganda stand at $187 million. We firmly believe that there exists the potential to grow this significantly in the next decade. Uganda's key imports from South Africa encompass electronic and electrical equipment, motor vehicles, machinery, all valued at around $46 million. Whilst Uganda, in contrast, our principal exports to South Africa are medicines at $13.1 million, coffee at $2.8 million, and raw tobacco at $1.2 million. With Uganda's current coffee production, there is substantial opportunity to increase our exports to South Africa more than tenfold. Currently, South Africa is buying coffee from the same European markets that Uganda exports to, which makes no sense.
As APSA Group, we are a Pan-African group, inspired by the people we serve and determined to be a globally respected organization of which Africa can be proud. We have operated in Africa for over 100 years, We are committed to finding tailored solutions to uniquely local challenges, and everything we do focuses on creating value for our various stakeholders. As a listed entity on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, the Absa Group is one of Africa's largest diversified financial services groups with a presence in 15 countries. We are present here in Uganda, in Botswana, in Ghana, Kenya, Mauritius, Mozambique, Seychelles, South Africa, Zambia, and Tanzania, with representative offices in Namibia and Nigeria, and securities entities in the United Kingdom and the United States of America, and most recently in China. Our network across Africa consists of over 1,000 branches, 6,500 ATMs, 37,000 employees, 12 million customers, 3.5 million digitally active customers across the globe, digital channels, strategic partnerships, and suppliers. As of June 2023, our market capitalization as a group, that is Absa Group, stood at 142 billion rands, which by all purposes and intent is quite significant. Gross loans stood at 1.3 trillion rands, deposits of 1.3 trillion, revenue of 52 billion rands, and a profitability of 26 billion.
We want to attract investments from the companies gathered here and beyond. And we are mindful of the opportunities in agribusiness. And this morning, we've also heard a lot about mining, tourism. We want to also ensure that whilst we progress, we do so through quality investment, value additions, rural development, income generation, and encouraging domestic and foreign investors to create new markets and enhance productivity. And as I indicated earlier on, productivity is at the center of everything we do, through technology, through ICT, through connectivity, socio-economic empowerment and inclusion, delivery, even as we do so today through mobile money and many of the solutions that we offer at MTN. Supporting government programs like the parish development model in Uganda is a clear testimony that when we adopt and apply technology effectively, it can make a difference in the life of people and also support national development. There is a lot of use cases that we can talk about mobile money and how it is enabling the private sector, the public sector to transform, do business, collect payments from all over the country and across continents. There is a lot that we can talk about how we bring ICT to facilitate health delivery and disaster management. There is a lot that we can talk about digital inclusion and investment in the infrastructure system, both physical and soft. And for that reason, MTN's commitment to invest over 1 trillion shillings in this market is something that we've committed to, and we've seen signs of it. And you all recall recently, through the IPO that we did, and innovatively using mobile money to ensure that the average person far away in the rural area is not left behind when it comes to investment, even in the stock market. And today, through that IPO, we have reached over 2 million investors, 2 million Ugandans on the stock market, just through the intermediacy of mobile financial system.